So you've booked yourself a Holland America Cruise and you're wondering, what have I done? What have I gotten myself into? Well, hey, I've taken a Holland American Cruise and I'm going to tell you a few things about it that hopefully will make you feel better about the idea.
My name is Stuart, this is Ship to Shore Cruise News, let's get into it.
So earlier this year I booked my first Holland America Cruise. It was a southbound Alaska cruise from Whittier, Alaska to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I have to say I was very happy that I was able to get on the Holland America Cruise Line, but I had some reservations. I had a little bit of anxiety about it because I kept hearing all these things about what kind of a cruise line was it. It was formal, it was for older people, it was a very quiet cruise line, there was no partying, no partying going on, and I wanted to know, what is it really like? And I'm here to say that I had a much better cruise and I feel much better about Holland America than I thought I was going to be. First of all, a little bit of information about Holland America. So it started in 1872 for their first cruise from the Netherlands to New York. It had been around for a long time, but their actual first cruise was in 1872. In 1883, they started using the suffix "dam" on all their passenger liners. In the late 1960s, it started to become more international. In 1969, it renames its passenger business to Holland America Cruises. In 1971, it's sailing 10 and 11-day cruises to the West Indies from Port Everglades. In 1972, Holland America Lines conducts its first Alaska cruise on the Inside Passage itinerary. So 1972 was its first Alaska cruise. It's 2024 now. So they've been doing it for 52 years, doing Alaska. That's quite a long time. They say they've been doing it longer than anyone else, and I believe them. In 1983, they moved their head office to Seattle, Washington, and in 1989, they were purchased by Carnival. So they're part of the Carnival group of cruises. In 2023, they celebrated their 150th anniversary and so far has carried over 12 million passengers throughout its history. So Holland America, very well established, a unique history. Some of their ships were used in World War I and World War II. During the Great Depression, they had to shutter their business for a while. They did lose and they had to sell off some of their cruise ships during that time. They had some sunk in World War I and World War II, and they survived. You get luxury on those cruise lines from the moment you're at the check-in. I have to say it was a fantastic experience being on board. Now, some of the things that you need to know about is that formal night is on formal night, and you'll know about that when you, in your app or on the dailies, it will tell you which night is going to be formal night at the dining room. The crew does appreciate it when you dress up formal, and that is going to be an evening for the men to wear a suit and a tie or a jacket and a tie. It's not going to be running shoes, shorts, short sleeve shirts. They are going to expect you to dress up nice on the formal night. Are you going to get turned away from the dining room? Probably not, but there is going to be an expectation. Now, the other nights, I had the idea that all the other nights I was going to have to wear a suit as well, and you don't. You should be presentable. Come in clean clothing, nice shoes, nice running shoes, nice shorts, nice shirts, so nothing torn, ragged, and you should be presentable. I think that's the best way I can say it. Something else you're going to hear about is something called the Orange Party. So the Orange Party is a night where everybody dresses up in orange and you can celebrate their Dutch heritage, but they've expanded it now. It's not just Orange Night, Orange Party, but it's something that happens throughout the entire day. So you're going to get split pea soup throughout the day. If you're in Alaska, you're going to get the hot mulled wine, which is really good, I have to tell you. You are going to get specialty items on the lunch menu, on the dinner item as well. So it is full day of tradition, not just one party, but there is going to be a party. Dress up in your best orange, and they'll have things on board that you can buy. I forgot a bow tie to my tux. I was able to buy an orange bow tie and an orange handkerchief for my tux, and the crew members all seem to make comments about that. Something else you have to watch out for is they like to feed you in surprising ways. So you're gonna have to watch out for cakes. They have a cake day, so it's a different day of the week. They'll have, all of a sudden, out in the buffet area, there will be a huge section, and it's just going to be countless number of different cakes. And they don't care how many you take or how many pieces you have, as long as you eat it all. Everybody's happy, and I tell you, I think that day I had lunch with just cakes, just incredible cakes. When I say the buffet, yes, they do have a buffet area, but you don't serve yourself. They have people there that will serve you what you'd like, and they can actually pick the pieces. If you only want that piece, they'll take that piece for you, and they'll present it to you. Another thing when they talk about food is the chocolate surprise. So this usually is not shared till the night before, and they don't tell you where the chocolate surprise is. So we were there, we were beside the dueling pianos, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, waiters came with trays of chocolate delights. There was cookies, candies, squares, and they just kept coming with chocolate after chocolate after chocolate, and it was great. Like I said, they like to feed you a lot. On Holland America, in the main dining room, they do have a secret menu, a secret vegetarian menu. They don't tell you about it, you have to ask for it. This menu, it has all vegetarian options, but you're not ordering for tonight off of this vegetarian menu, you're ordering for tomorrow night's dinner. The great thing about that is when you come to dinner and say, hey, I ordered yesterday off of this menu, they'll go and cook and prepare your meal for you specifically just for you. You're going to get it, it's going to be hot, it's going to be individually created for you. It won't be a mass-made meal, where they have 100 steaks and 100 servings of this and 100 servings of that, and they just grab and put everything together. This will be a meal made specifically for you because you ordered it the day before. Now that menu doesn't seem to change day by day, but if you do get sick of it, you can ask for the other secret menu that not a lot of people know about, and it's their Indian food menu. You can ask for that, and there will be vegetarian options on there as well. And it works the same way. You order off of the Indian menu for the next evening. And that way, it's great. We ordered off of the vegetarian menu, off of the Indian menu, and when you get it, it's hot, it's freshly prepared, and it's individually prepared just for you. Something else we found out on the Nordam, and we're told this is on other ships as well, is that upstairs in the buffet area, there'll be an Asian food counter, and they'll have Indian food. And we were told to go up and ask for the chai tea. It's not written down or anywhere, but we went up there, went to the counter, and we asked the fellow behind the counter, we said, yes, can we have some chai tea, please? And he got the big smile on his face. He went into the back and he came back with chai tea, with Indian chai tea. It was great. I haven't had anything like that in the longest time, so try it out on your next Holland America cruise. Ask for the chai tea. On Holland America as well, as I said, they're trying to change their image. They do have an image of being for the older, very old people. I'm in my 50s and I felt quite young on it. But they are changing it to appeal to more families, younger crowds. We did have children on board. They love the pool. One thing you're not going to find racetracks, you're not going to find water slides. What we did find is pickleball courts. So Holland America is part of the American Pickleball Association. They have regulation-sized pickleball court. They have pickleball lessons. They have a pickleball tournament on board as well. You can buy Holland America pickleball bats or paddles on board as well. They love pickleball on those Holland America cruises. Also on Holland America, I took a look at the different packages, and they have that package called the Have It All package. It's worth it. It's worth it. You get drinks, you get Wi-Fi, you get shore excursion credits as well. You get up to 3 specialty dinners depending on the cabin you're in. It includes your gratuities for the staff. It's definitely worth it. It's very inexpensive. Check it out. Next time you're in Holland America, just get it. It's going to be cheaper than buying everything a la carte. So would I cruise Holland America again? Yeah, definitely. In fact, I'm going to be cruising it again in May 2025. I'm looking forward to it. Holland America is a really good cruise line. I think everybody should give it a go, give it a try. Don't feel afraid of it. On top of the Have It All package, you can also use your Carnival Cruise stock benefit on Holland America. If you don't know what that is, it's if you have 100 shares of Carnival Cruise Line, you can apply to get $100 onboard credit on any Carnival branded cruise line. So on Carnival, on Princess, on Holland America, I forget the other one, but all those cruise lines that are owned by Carnival, if you have 100 Carnival Cruise shares, you can apply and get $100 onboard spending. And when it comes to Holland America and cruising, you know, I've got 3 things left to say, and that's my name's Stuart. This is Ship to Shore Cruise News, and as always, get your cruise on.